Are you watching out for your grandparents? Because they don't know, man. When it comes to technology and stuff like that, they try to stay up on top of it, right? I'm answering the emails. I'm on the Facebook. But are you really helping protect them? Because a lot of your grandparents are getting taken advantage of online.
So this is a special message for Gen Z and millennials because people are using you to scam your grandparents. So the headline read, Florida woman loses over $700,000 in grandparent scam. And you guys know, I mean, it seems plentiful now. You get those text messages that said, hey, your Amazon package or this gift card or this, and it like wants you to click a link. So you go to it and they get your information, which, you know, we are where we're up on technology. We just immediately delete those text messages. The emails are plentiful now, like the scam emails. It's insane how many you get on a daily basis.
I mean, this company, it almost feels like, if not weekly, then monthly, like tells all the employees, do not click on anything, do not click on anything. And then they send out like a dummy email just to see if any of the dummies are going to click on it. And every single time, they hit us back going, we just told you, don't click on anything. And sure enough, like half the employees
I keep
are
having to take that phishing class, and I'm like, just did it 3 months ago. Here's my screenshot of me completing it. And they're like, no, you got to do it again because someone within the company messed up and clicked the link. Yep. So now we all get to do it again. I'm going to find them.
Yep.
I think you click the link and it just takes you to a screenshot that says, dumbass.
You dummy. Everyone hates you now.
No, it's who called you a bonehead on the pyramid?
Tracy Atkins?
Yeah. Trace Atkins. It's a picture of Trace Atkins calling you a bonehead. All right, so investigators are asking Uber for records as they investigate the theft of more than $700,000 from an 82-year-old Florida woman who apparently fell for a grandparent scam. Over the summer, the scammers convinced the woman that her granddaughter was in legal trouble and needed her help. They told her to make withdrawals from her bank and hand the money over to a courier, according to court records in the case. People who do this to old people, it incenses me. So the Hillsborough County Sheriff's investigators have asked Uber about rideshare pickups at the woman's home between April and August. They want the name of the Uber account holder and credit card information, along with the history of the pickups and drop-offs at various locations. A detective wrote in court records that these details will assist with providing information to who purchased the rideshares and where the victim's funds actually went. The woman told investigators she was not the one who arranged for ride shares. So there's multiple people here involved. Somebody who is setting up the ride shares and then somebody who is driving to get, go to the woman's house and get the money. An Uber spokeswoman said that the company is in touch with the sheriff's office to help with the investigation. It was not clear whether the ride shares were for couriers to come to the woman's house to get the cash, and the sheriff's office declined to clarify that point, citing an ongoing investigation. So the woman received the first call from a young woman claiming to be her granddaughter. She said she had been in a car accident and needed money to get out of jail. A man who claimed to be the granddaughter's lawyer then took the phone and spoke to the woman.
Oh, my God. So she's doing anything to, protect her granddaughter. What?
So somebody,
So she didn't recognize her granddaughter. Like I was saying, I'm not a nana. I have no spawn, but I will, I would absolutely be like, you need $1,000. You're going to need to come visit Nana. Sorry. I would be that grandma that's like, I haven't seen you in years. Or you don't even recognize her voice on the phone?
Depends on how she is mentally.
Right.
Because she's 84. So depending on where she is mentally and...
She probably immediately goes into a panic too.
Yeah, right. In a protection mode. I mean, there's probably, looking back at it, all this common sense. But in the moment, just wanted to get her granddaughter safe.
So she receives this call from a young woman. And then the young woman passes the phone over to the lawyer. And this is the lawyer who says they need money to get her out of jail. And they convinced her to make 13 withdrawals from different branches, $100,000 of money.
Oh, my gosh.
It's an absurd amount of money.
No.
What? Grandma doesn't write a check. What?
I know, right?
What do they need cash for? Grandmas love writing checks.
And they said the woman's attorney said the scammer's story kept getting more elaborate as the weeks went on. So they knew they were getting away with it. So they just kept calling this woman back and expanding on the story to get more weeks. And after everything was said and done, she ended up forking over $700,000 in cash.
Whoa.
$700,000 in cash.
So they knew she was wealthy and they targeted her specifically.
Yeah. So I think this is probably more specific, but still it's my husband's mother is dealing with dementia, and they've had to go to great lengths to limit her computer, and she does not have a smartphone for this specific reason because somebody called the other day and she changed the whole insurance plan.
No kidding, really?
And and that was like legit. Like somebody like called to do it, and she did it.
Went with it.
And now it's been like a nightmare trying to get like her and her husband back on the right insurance. Like it's a whole thing. So you have to be mindful of this stuff because there are evil people out there who will take advantage of the elderly.
I think if your grandparents are broke, you're safe, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Nobody.
right.
They're just gonna get some old expired Fig Newtons. They're not gonna get any money from her.
This is not uncommon, Kristen. Hey, Teresa, good morning.
Good morning. So this happened to us. My mother-in-law got a call that my son was arrested for drunk driving and caused a terrible accident and was in jail, that he didn't want me to know, and that she needed to get the money together and send it, they were going to call back. She immediately called my husband. My son was in high school at the time, and didn't have a driver's license. So it was, we called the police, everything. They called back, they threatened her, and she's like, yeah, now this is a scam. And we gave the phone number to the police, and it was a burner phone. But yeah, they tried this on us.
Jeez.
Wow.
I appreciate you calling.
scary.
Yeah, and
Thank
she's
you.
not the only call. So that's who they're targeting, and they're using the grandkids as the bait. So be careful if your grandparents are broke.
You saw
I mean,
that.
rich.
Yeah, there you go.
If they're rich.
If they're
If
rich.
broke,
Broke,
you're good.
you're fine.
Don't
Yeah,
even,
if you're broke, don't even call them today. You ain't gonna worry about calling them today.
The Bert Show.